this program creates opportunities for us to create parity. We want persons who invest in these programs to feel confident they are some of the best in the world. We think we are number one in tourism among our neighbors. We love them,
yes,
but there will always be a number one.
Welcome to Globe Visa flagship interview series, Meeting the Officials. I am Amir Khadra, your host for today's episode. Today we are honored to host a truly distinguished guest, Mr. Claude Emmanuel, CEO of St. Lucia Citizenship by Investment Unit. Mr. Emmanuel, it is a great honor to welcome you back to our Meeting the Officials.
Thank you to the Globe Visa team for inviting me here, and we hope that St. Lucia and Globe Visa can deepen the relationship as we progress.
We have been partners for how many years now?
7 years.
7 years. That's amazing. So I have a few questions for you, Mr. Emmanuel. St. Lucia Citizenship by Investment Program is an important part of St. Lucia government growth. Country growth. So from your view, how does the government see the real purpose of the program?
The program is an engine for economic growth and development. St. Lucia is driven by services. Historically, we were an agricultural economy. However, over the last 25 or so years, we have transitioned into a tourism sector.
Okay.
So St. Lucia is known for its wonders. For 10 consecutive years or more, has been the world's leading honeymoon destination. More recently, we've received acclaim as an adventure destination for tourists as well. So the CIP program essentially is another, an added component in our economic model that helps to create foreign direct investment, or at least revenue for us to invest in youth development, create social safety nets, and help the most vulnerable in the country.
And the program has been already for how long?
8 years.
For eight years.
Yes.
So how do you characterize these 8 years?
We are the baby of the Caribbean, so we are the last to be formed.
Okay.
Obviously, some of our regional partners have been there for over 40 years. However, despite our relatively young position in the Caribbean, we have grown immensely. St. Lucia has a strong tourism brand, and St. Lucia is known all around the world. So what we have done is leverage our strong brand and create a proposition for our citizenship program that goes beyond the passport. And we invite persons to come to St. Lucia, not for a passport, but to visit, to invest, to build, to establish, and all the wonders of St. Lucia.
I've seen one of our partners actually who met you in St. Lucia,
okay, wonderful.
Visit your offices, and he was talking a lot about praising a lot the country, the sightseeing.
Yes.
As you said, it's known for the tourism now, right?
Yeah, tourism contributes to the large our GDP, whether directly or indirectly through the services that it creates. Whether for the fishermen, the taxi drivers, the tour operators, they all benefit from the tourism, the tourists that come to St. Lucia.
But still, also the CBI, the program, also is important source of income to the country.
It's very, very important to us, and as I mentioned, the source or the use of the funds are critical.
Okay.
So in St. Lucia, a big part of our revenue goes into us infrastructure development, youth development, and that's very, very important for us to create these safety nets, because not everyone has an equal opportunity because of various factors. They will inevitably have the less fortunate in every country. So this program creates opportunities for us to create parity. So we offer scholarship opportunities, repair houses, invest in sports facilities, and gives persons an opportunity to develop their craft and get scholarships to become professional athletes. And I know recently St. Lucia's own Julian Alfred was the gold medal winner in the 100 meters and silver medal in the recent Olympics in the 200 meters. Yeah.
That's amazing. Now we hear more and more about Caribbean countries trying to set common rules and standards for their CBI programs. So what is your impression and your input about this idea of working together?
So you see, St. Lucia has 5 programs, and we are all part of the OECS, Organization of Eastern Caribbean States.
Yeah.
Position as countries, we are small, and oftentimes when we liaise with our partners in the US, the UK, the EU, we are all viewed as a bloc. So what better way but to create synergies for a formal framework that provides uniformity in policies and prices and overall operational targets. We have agreed to form what we call a regional regulator, and this regulator will help to govern the programs to ensure that we adhere to the best standards in due diligence, in quality and efficiency, and to ensure that all of our service providers are properly vetted, so we have no bad actors coming through the program, whether it be through St. Lucia or Grenada or Dominica or St. Kitts. We want to ensure that the integrity of the regional program is maintained, and that will be the core function of the regulator.
This body will oversee the overall operation.
Similar to like regulators for the banks.
Yes. Okay.
They will have a similar role where ensuring that we maintain the standards, perform audits to ensure that every country is meeting what we agree to based on our legislation and our regulations. A monitoring and control mechanism to ensure we have the best standards in the Caribbean.
Maintain high standards. And is this something has been created by your other partners, like in the US, EU, UK, or has been discussed with them, or is this something that you, as 5 members, have come up with these kind of standards?
This was initiated by the prime ministers of the 5 countries, along with the key technical heads such as the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank and the OECS Commission. However, we have provided briefs to our partners in the US, the UK, and the EU. And what we've got that they're all happy and have embraced this concept of a regional body. It can be time consuming to have to be speaking to everyone individually. But right now there's a central body where this body can provide updates on behalf of the entire regional program.
That's amazing. Also, we have heard that there is, we don't know exactly when, but the 30 days rule to show connection to the country.
Yes.
So is this something that is being discussed on the table and is going to be implemented?
Yes, definitely. And for St. Lucia, by November, we should have our laws established where for your first 5 years, you would be required to be in St. Lucia for 30 days.
Okay.
It could just be the main applicants. For us, is that you want to create a genuine link with the country.
With the country. And
we're saying that not because just to create a link, but we think St. Lucia has so much to offer. But how would you know about the offerings if you never touch the soil of St. Lucia, a country now that you boast of having a passport and citizenship for? And obviously, by extension, whenever you travel around the world, you serve as an ambassador for St. Lucia. So we want you to come to St. Lucia to see the wonders, experience the beauty, embrace the culture, and now you can become proper ambassadors.
But at least, you need to show some care.
A lot of our applicants have different backgrounds. Some are into entrepreneurship, engineering, medical and health sciences. So we believe St. Lucia is also a place with opportunities to add value to what we have. So when you come to St. Lucia, we want you to assess the entire ecosystem of St. Lucia and see what voids are there so you can add value to it.
That's very important, yes. Now, many Caribbean countries have also similar programs to St. Lucia. Why do you think St. Lucia stands out?
Brown. I think the passport is the least of what you could get from St. Lucia. St. Lucia is a country with rich history. St. Lucia is smaller than Singapore, but we've had 2 Nobel laureates. We've been 7 times British, 7 times French. We have the world's only drive-in volcano. St. Lucia has direct flights to all of the major cities in the world, including Atlanta, Miami, New York, London, Canada. So St. Lucia has so much growth in real estate, growth in offshore financial services, growth in tourism. So when you become a St. Lucia now, you have access to all of these unlimited possibilities. So we think we are number 1 in tourism in the Caribbean. Our numbers speak to that. We have a readily available skilled workforce. We have the flights. The market in St. Lucia is really ripe for good investment. So that's what we believe we can boast about St. Lucia among our neighbors. We love them,
yes,
but they will always be a number 1.
Yes,
and I mean,
all right. Talking a little bit about our partnership. Now, Globe Visa has been recognized as an official promoter of St. Lucia citizenship program for 7 consecutive years. How would you describe and your impression of Globe Visa and its contribution to St. Lucia program?
Globe Visa is one of our largest partners and one of our most long-standing partners. So therefore, we appreciate Globe Visa because Globe Visa has been there before St. Lucia became a worldwide name, especially in the CIP. They've been supportive, We love the fact that there's constant expansion into different territories. So we are honored to have a partner with such a huge reach. And as I've said to many of the colleagues from Globe Visa, we hope that we could deepen the partnership. We hope that St. Lucia and Globe Visa can have collaborative events in the near future. We hope that we can get more business from Globe Visa, and also we can add value in various ways where we could go beyond the passports and collaborate on some.
That would be amazing if we can do another GCC in St. Lucia. That would be really. Can you imagine?
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Emmanuel, I want to thank you so much for your insightful sharing. We covered so much today. Last word: how do you see the future of the programs?
One thing we know for a fact that there will be change, but for St. Lucia in particular, we'll continue to review ways to enhance the efficiency of our program, which is important, but equally will enhance the due diligence, because we want persons who invest in these programs to feel confident that they are cream of the crop. They are some of the best in the world. So efficiency, continual improvement in our due diligence, and opportunities for growth and development in St. Lucia. We're on the right path. And the foundation of this path has to be our due diligence.
Yes.
We have to ensure that we have it robust, maintain our robustness, so that whoever is accepted is of good repute and it wouldn't add any negativity to our brand, whether as St. Lucia or even as you, as a provider of a service to us.
Well, you know, Globe Visa is very adamant on compliance.
Yes.
So we don't take any file if we're not 100% sure that this file is 100% compliant. And I think this goes along with your strategy and your vision. I want to thank you so much for your time, Mr. Emmanuel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
We speak with leaders whose calls are crucial. Make the world your home somehow. Let's be a global